Hey friend, welcome to the Badass is the New Black podcast, where our motto is done is better than perfect. I'm Chrissy Chin, here on a mission to help you grow your business online, turn your leads into lifelong customers, and scale to six figures and beyond so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more. Most importantly, I'm a laid-back wife, a mom, a friend who started as a peds nurse, turned network marketer, and now a serial entrepreneur. This podcast is for ambitious people with an idea, a vision, but no idea how to get there. On this podcast, I'll give actionable steps to keep you moving forward while you learn new business strategies, better systems and processes, marketing, sales, all the things you need to build and scale a blissful business that keeps your pocketbooks growing. Grab a beverage, open up your notes app, and let's get to it. What's up? Welcome to another episode on Badass is the New Black. Today we're going to talk about 7 compelling reasons to set up a website for your coaching business. If you're committed to long-term growth of your coaching business, here are some top benefits to having a website that you need to know. And while I might be speaking to coaches here, if you are in network marketing in that space, then this 100% goes for you too, if not even more so, I believe, in having a website for your business. And then here are some reasons why a website is going to be so amazing to help you grow online. So if you're in this for more than just a hobby, it's really important to think about your coaching business as more than a way to make a few extra dollars, right? You need to think long-term and sustainability. So depending on social media alone, for example, it's a really risky choice because you have very little control over the different platforms. I don't know if you've been around long enough to hear my Instagram story, but I had many followers on Instagram, and then all of a sudden one day, poof, it was gone. My Instagram got hacked. And so if I was solely relying on Instagram to be able to connect with the people out there, then I would have been devastated. But because I had a website and I was building an email list, and we'll get to that, I was able to connect with all of those people and say, hey, I got hacked. Here's my new Instagram. Come follow me over there. Another scenario that happened a while ago, over a year ago, Instagram and Facebook went totally dark for a day. We were in the middle of a launch. It was so shocking, oh my gosh, nobody can access this. So something had happened in the tech, in the code, whatever, the details don't matter, but I wasn't able to post on my Instagram about this launch that we were doing. We were selling something and the cart was going to be closing in a couple days. So I instantly sent an email out to the list and we generated $39,000 in sales that day because of email. I wouldn't have had those emails without having a website. So just a few examples of why we don't rely solely on social media. Great way to market and promote yourself, but we need to drive traffic over to a website. So having the website allows you to take charge of your message also and speak to a very targeted audience. So let's start with number 1, being seen as the number 1 go-to expert in your coaching niche. It's really amazing what some, great branding can do, some colors, fonts, photography, headlines. When they come together just right, you end up looking like a true professional. Then it's very easy for your people to come see your website, say, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. They're going to trust you a little bit more. They're going to be more inclined to explore working with you or buying from you. So having a high quality website shines the best light on you and even gives you that confidence boost that you might need to show up with the level of professionalism in other areas in your life as well. It's the reason why so many of our students come to us and they say, I need a website to show up like a professional. And then some say, oh, I need help with my website because it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel like me. And they're kind of embarrassed by it and they don't want to talk about their business. So having a really good website that feels really good to you is so important for confidence. Number 2, take advantage of SEO and make it easy for clients to find you on Google. So this is a huge benefit to having a website. While technically people could find you via Google search through sites like Pinterest or social media platforms like Instagram, having a website is a much more efficient strategy. When you're creating yours, you want to pay attention to keywords. Make sure that you include words in your headlines and text that your specific audience is actually using to search, for what you're selling. And as an added bonus, if you have a blog that you post regularly, you are putting out even more SEO juice out there for people to be able to find your content through search engines. Now, my go-to platform for long-term format is podcasting. Hello, here on the podcast, maybe you're listening, but also maybe you're watching on YouTube, and then we also turn it into a blog. So I'm repurposing, but the blog is really allowing for the text to be searchable for if people are looking for tips, things to learn about what I teach about. All right, number 3, grow your email list with an enticing freebie opt-in form. Having a section on your website where people can opt in, in other words, give you their email address to get a valuable freebie, something like a guide, a checklist, a mini course, or training, is one of the best ways to grow your email list. You can also include this section in multiple places on your site, so it's easy for people to sign up. Just make the offer really, really irresistible, and you'll be growing your email list via website in no time. This is something that we really focus on with our Build a Blissful Business students, because I see so many freebies out there that are just not positioned well, and a lot of complaints saying people just aren't signing up for my freebie. So it's really my mission to help our students get super strategic with this. I just remember one of our students, when she posted her freebie out there, she had 13 people sign up within just like an hour or two of posting. She was so excited. She's like, that's 13 people that may buy from me. So it's really exciting to have a really irresistible freebie that people purchase through. And the best way to do that is through having a website. Number 4, get vulnerable and share your story so clients can connect faster. There is a know, like, and trust process in marketing that's essential to growth, especially as online entrepreneurs. As a big part of how we attract customers, team members, it's by being social and connecting with people. And your website can help with that. Most sites have an about page. I recommend that you do. This is kind of a place for you to share your story. Maybe you're sharing a little bit of your history, who you are, why you got into the business, what your mission is. And when you allow yourself to be vulnerable and share the lessons that life has taught you, people will connect with you and trust you enough to do business with you. Number 5, make it easy for the client to purchase or book a call with you. If you're selling any physical products with affiliate links, then this is a pretty easy to create a shop on a website. If you're selling coaching or consulting services, then you have the ability for people to book calls directly with you on your website. It's also having the ability to process payments via your website. People appreciate convenience. So when you make their lives easier, they are more likely to be returning customers. And this is something that really helps you work really efficiently in your business. When you have people that say like, hey, I want to be a guest on the podcast, I'll send them a page. It has a whole form they can fill out and they can book directly on my calendar. Or if they're looking for certain products or tools or platforms to use, then I can say, hey, go to my tools page and you'll see my preferred platforms that I use for various things. So it just makes life a whole lot easier. It's super convenient for me. It saves a lot of time after it's set up, and super convenient for them as well. Number 6, have a library full of resources specifically for your clients. So imagine being able to send a very inquisitive person in your DMs. They're bugging you with a million questions, right? And you are able to just send them a blog on your website that answers all of their questions. Wouldn't that be nice? Having a website that includes product descriptions or how-to instructions, frequently asked questions, a robust blog is an added value for both you and as the entrepreneur and your customers. Now, again, I do podcasts and blogs, so you can do both, but I love when people are asking questions or they say, how do I get a really good testimonial? I can say, did a podcast episode on that, or how do I repurpose things? Did a podcast on that. Really, the best blogs, podcast, and things like that can come from your most frequently asked questions. So take the questions that your customers are asking you, create a blog about it, create a video about it, and then you can put that out there. That's actually also how the best courses are created. It's how our course got created. Lots and lots of questions asking how to do things, and finally needed to give them videos, tutorials, templates to actually do it. And number 7, create a unique URL that can be used for marketing on and offline. So I love that having a website provides you the opportunity to have a unique domain name, which is a unique URL. So something like www. thechrissichin.com, that's specific to me. That's what my domain is. That's my URL for my business. That is my website, right? I've purchased other domains. So for Build a Blissful Business, which is our signature course, it's www.buildablissfulbusiness.com. But it just redirects to my website. So really, you just need one domain name, one URL for your website. Doing more is kind of next level stuff, but it allows you to share your website in so many places. So social media platforms, it allows you to, really take someone from social media and take them onto your website so that they can experience some of the things that we talked about before, getting to know you more on your website, really seeing you speak to more of your ideal customer, getting on your email list, seeing more of your products and services in a confined space, because in social media, it can be very spread out, sporadic, and so on. You can use it in comments on Facebook and people can click right to it. You can share it in emails. I definitely recommend having your URL, your website address as part of your signature on your emails. You could print it on business cards, other marketing materials. You will be able to expand your reach and your network through this website, and potentially a whole world of opportunities could really make its way to your life and business because you are able to share your website. Now, these are just a few of the ongoing list of reasons to have a high quality website. But I do want to share, if you are interested in building your own website, you aren't really sure where to start, we have some options for you. One of my favorite platforms for coaches, course creators that we highly, highly recommend is using Kajabi. That's what we use to host our website. It has our CRM system, so our emails through there. We can do landing pages to build our email list, host our courses in there. So many options, basically everything, one-stop shop. You can go ahead and grab the link in the show notes for our 2-week referral. Where you'll get access to Kajabi for free for 2 full weeks, and you can explore. You can always send me questions. If you're curious, maybe you have a certain business and you're like, is this going to work on Kajabi? Go ahead and send me a DM or a message through the website, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. You can also find the link to Kajabi, to our referral link, on my website under the Tools tab. So thechrissichin.com/tools, and you'll see all of my favorite platforms. Kajabi is the first one listed on there, so you can get to the link there as well. See how easy I made that, having a website and being able to direct you right there, or using the show notes and linking right to it. And if you want an added level of ease to the process of building a website, then you can browse our Done For You services. There's the Work With Me tab on my website, and you'll see Done For You services. We do Done For You design, copywriting, over at KNC Consulting on the website. So you can access everything there. You deserve a functioning website, a beautiful website, and we are here to help make it happen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you took away some good notes. And if you don't have a website yet, I hope you are thinking more seriously about it. We have some great programs coming up too. If it's something that you want to DIY yourself, keep listening to the podcast. I'm going to be dropping some more incredibly valuable information over the next month for an opportunity to come work with us while we work alongside you and you build your own website. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got some value out of this episode, I would love some support. And the best way to do that, so I can keep showering you with loads of actionable tips, is to hit that subscribe button. Leave a review or a comment if you're on YouTube, and share this podcast with a friend. And when you share it with a friend on social, please tag me so I can reshare your share in my stories. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out. I appreciate the heck out of you for showing up. And now it's time for you to take imperfect action so you can work less and enjoy and earn a whole lot more.